Out in the wild, I've learned that survival depends on one thing: being prepared. Preparation is the key to overcoming any obstacle, whether you're in the wilderness or facing a crisis at home. You wouldn't climb a mountain without the right gear, and you shouldn't face an uncertain future without a reliable food supply. Just as a climber needs ropes and harnesses, we need a well-thought-out plan for our food security. Food security is about more than just staving off hunger. It's about having the energy and nutrition to overcome challenges and protect your loved ones. It's about ensuring that your family has the sustenance they need to thrive, no matter what happens. In a crisis, access to food can be limited. Supermarket shelves can empty quickly, and food aid lines can grow long. The uncertainty can be overwhelming. Natural disasters, economic downturns, or even something as simple as a power outage can disrupt supply chains and leave supermarket shelves empty. These events remind us how fragile our food supply can be. That's when your own food storage becomes a lifeline. Having a stockpile of food means you can weather the storm, literally and figuratively. Having a well-stocked pantry gives you peace of mind. It provides a sense of security, knowing that you have the resources to sustain your family through tough times. You know that no matter what life throws your way, you have the means to feed yourself and your family. This preparation allows you to focus on other critical aspects of survival and recovery. It's about taking control of your destiny and ensuring your survival. By being prepared, you can face any challenge with confidence and resilience. Remember, in the wild, it's not about hoping for the best. It's about preparing for the worst. The same principle applies to food security. Food storage is your insurance policy against the unexpected. It's a proactive step to safeguard your well-being. It's about being self-reliant and resilient, ready to face any challenge that comes your way. By taking these steps, you ensure that you and your loved ones are prepared for whatever the future holds. If a storm rages outside, cutting off power and making roads impassable, supermarkets are closed and supplies are dwindling, this isn't some far-fetched scenario. It's a reality that many have faced. Food storage is your safety net in times of crisis. It ensures you have access to essential nutrients when traditional sources are unavailable. Whether it's a natural disaster, economic hardship, or civil unrest, a well-stocked pantry can mean the difference between comfort and chaos. But it's not just about major events. Sometimes life throws unexpected curveballs. A job loss, a sudden illness, or even a localized power outage can disrupt your routine and make getting to the store a challenge. Having a food reserve provides peace of mind. It empowers you to be self-sufficient, knowing that you can weather any storm. It's about taking control of your well-being and ensuring your family's security, no matter what challenges arise. Not all foods are created equal when it comes to storage. Understanding shelf life is crucial. Some items, like canned goods and dried beans, can last for years if stored correctly. Others, like fresh produce, have a much shorter lifespan. Preservation methods are key to extending the shelf life of your food. Canning, drying, freezing, and vacuum sealing are all effective techniques that can preserve nutrients and prevent spoilage. Canning involves heating food to a high temperature to kill bacteria and then sealing it in airtight jars. Drying removes moisture, inhibiting microbial growth. Freezing halts enzymatic activity, slowing down spoilage. Vacuum sealing removes oxygen, which can cause food to go rancid. Choosing the right storage containers is equally important. Airtight containers such as glass jars, mylar bags, and plastic bins with tight-fitting lids are essential for keeping out moisture, pests, and oxygen. Building a survival pantry is like packing a backpack for an expedition. You need the right gear to sustain yourself. Aim for a variety of foods that provide essential nutrients and have a long shelf life. Grains are the foundation of any survival pantry. Rice, oats, quinoa, and pasta are all excellent choices. They're calorie-dense, long-lasting, and versatile for cooking. Protein is essential for maintaining muscle mass and energy levels. Canned beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, and canned fish are all good sources of protein that can be stored for extended periods. Don't forget about fruits and vegetables. While fresh produce doesn't last long, canned, dried, and freeze-dried options are great additions to your pantry. They provide essential vitamins and minerals. Imagine finding your hard-earned supplies ruined by improper storage. Heartbreaking, right? All that effort, time, and money wasted because the environment wasn't suitable for preserving your food. Choosing the right environment is as crucial as the food itself. It's not just about having the right containers, but also about where and how you store them. Think of it as finding the perfect shelter in the wild. Temperature is key. Just as you wouldn't want to sleep in a freezing or sweltering tent, your food needs a stable, comfortable environment. Aim for a cool, dry, and dark location, ideally between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 degrees Fahrenheit, or 4 degrees Celsius and 21 degrees Celsius. This range helps maintain the quality and longevity of your food. Avoid areas prone to temperature fluctuations, like garages or attics, as extreme heat or cold can degrade food quality. Humidity is another factor. These areas can cause your food to spoil faster than you might expect. Excess moisture can lead to mold and spoilage. Moisture is the enemy of dry goods and can turn your pantry into a breeding ground for mold. Choose a well-ventilated area and use dehumidifiers if necessary. Good airflow can help keep moisture levels down and your food fresh. A dry environment is a happy environment for your supplies. Keeping your storage area dry is one of the simplest ways to ensure your food stays fresh. Light exposure can also degrade food quality, especially for items stored in glass jars. UV rays can break down the nutrients and flavors in your food. Opt for a dark pantry or use opaque containers to protect your stash from harmful UV rays. This simple step can make a big difference in how long your food lasts. In a survival situation, stretching your resources is key. That's where advanced preservation techniques like dehydration and fermentation come in. They're like mastering fire starting, invaluable skills for long-term sustenance. Dehydration is a simple yet effective method for removing moisture from food, inhibiting bacterial growth and extending shelf life. Think of it as creating your own jerky or dried fruit. You can dehydrate fruits, vegetables, herbs, and even meat using a dehydrator or the sun. Fermentation, on the other hand, uses beneficial bacteria to transform food, enhancing its flavor and nutritional value. It's like turning ordinary cabbage into tangy sauerkraut or cucumbers into crunchy pickles. Fermented foods can last for months without refrigeration and provide probiotics, which are beneficial for gut health. Imagine reaching for a crucial ingredient only to find it expired. Disaster. Proper rotation and inventory management are essential for a sustainable food storage system. It's about being resourceful and avoiding waste. The key is the FIFO method, first in, first out. Just like navigating a tricky trail, always use the oldest items first and replenish your stock accordingly. This ensures that your food is consumed at its freshest and reduces the risk of spoilage. Keep a detailed inventory of your supplies, noting expiration dates and quantities. Think of it as your treasure map, guiding you through your resources. This will help you track what you have, what needs to be used soon, and what needs to be replenished. Regularly inspect your food storage for signs of spoilage, such as dents, leaks, or unusual odors. Discard any compromised items immediately to prevent contamination. Food storage is an ongoing journey, not a one-time task. It's a continuous process that requires regular attention and effort. It requires vigilance and upkeep, much like maintaining your survival skills. Regularly check your inventory to ensure everything is in good condition. Here are some practical tips to ensure your efforts pay off when you need them most. These tips will help you stay organized and prepared. Label everything clearly with the date and contents. This simple step can save you a lot of time and confusion later on. This will help you quickly identify items and track their expiration dates. Regularly check these dates to avoid any surprises. Organization is key in a survival situation. Store similar items together to make them easier to find. This makes it easier to find what you need and helps with rotation. Rotate your stock regularly to ensure nothing goes to waste. Group grains, proteins, fruits, vegetables, and other categories logically. This logical grouping will streamline your storage system. Invest in quality storage containers. Good containers can make a big difference in preserving your food. Moisture-proof containers are essential for preserving food quality and preventing spoilage. They keep your food fresh for longer. Consider using oxygen absorbers for long-term storage. Practice makes perfect, so get familiar with these techniques. Don't wait for an emergency to use your stored food. Regularly using it helps you stay prepared. Incorporate it into your regular meals to familiarize yourself with the taste and texture, and to ensure you're rotating your stock. This practice will make you more comfortable using your stored food when it really counts. Food storage is more than just a practical measure. It's a source of empowerment and peace of mind. It's about taking control of your destiny and ensuring the well-being of yourself and your loved ones. Preparation is not about living in fear. It's about facing the future with confidence. By building a well-stocked pantry and mastering the art of food preservation, you're equipping yourself with the tools to navigate any storm. So take action today. Start small, be consistent, and never underestimate the importance of being prepared. Because when it comes to survival, food is not just sustenance, it's security, resilience, and the foundation for a brighter future.